booting up the
All right, and we are live. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
hello.
I can't get my Twitch to behave, so let's just leave completely.
I'm surprised.
Come back in.
I'm surprised I didn't get to give Nick my spiel that I gave you, Sven. The whole pitch I gave you.
Right.
Oh.
Why is this working? Go away. All right, well, I'm trying to get the sound, see if the sound is working. Give me just a second, guys.
Alrighty.
Here we go. We have almost everybody here. We'll give Ashley a couple minutes before we figure out what to do with our character. Why isn't my Twitch working? It keeps going to the previous show. Is anybody else seeing the stream?
I am seeing the stream. I do not have audio on for it at the moment, so I'm going to check that.
I do as well. I see the stream. I have audio on, but I do not hear the music. My Sirenscape link is actually broken. It's not even starting for me.
Well, there shouldn't be any music right now. It's just you should be able to hear us talking.
Okay, yeah. No, I hear you guys. You're good then.
Excellent.
Ready?
And we'll go to general and to this and this. We'll see if that works tonight. I use a little phone that to watch and check the sound on Twitch, and I've never had issues before. I just don't know why it's not showing the current stream like it always does. Let's see. All right, so we have Sirenscape up.
Yeah, Sirenscape web player isn't even working for me.
If we go to Discord and go to the general chat, there's a go up to the top where the links are. The pinned messages, and there's a link there.
Yeah, no, I'm clicking click to start. It's not actually starting.
Try closing your web browser and restarting it.
Then I have to close my camera.
Oof.
Yeah, because I have to close the camera thing and then have someone to set that up. I'm not honestly too worried about it. It's just music, you know.
Actually, it's almost never music. With me, it's almost always sound effects and stuff. I think it's really cool when it works.
I'm gonna say if I always want music, I can always have Mantha play me a song on her harp.
Of the 11-ish, 12 instruments she knows how to play, I don't think harp is one of them.
It's 18.
It's 18.
Harp is not one of them, but I do have a lap harp.
Well, if I want you to play a song, I will definitely come to you, Mantha, because
It's just weird.
I can barely play one instrument IRL, let alone play 18 in an actual game.
All right, so when we left last week, you guys were still flying through the air. Here is the map for those of you who don't have it up yet. Let me see if I can turn down the grid a little bit. I just don't like grids that much, but we need to be able to see them. There we go. And dismiss. Thank you. All right, and so when you guys, who all has a clue of what happened last week? Let's find out, shall we? We'll start with from shrinking down the map a little bit. All right, so we'll start with John, being played by Joker Chosen. You guys, what was the whole purpose of you being up in the air on your carpets and broom? What are you guys trying to do?
We're trying to get to a flying castle that has a link to the people that the Nashkel group was fighting. Basically, we're on our way onto the flying castle that's flying over the land, basically, on our carpets and brooms.
Correct. All right, and that Nick, what were the creatures that attacked you first? What type of creatures were they?
They were wyverns, two regular and an ancient wyvern.
Correct. And that brings us to Genesis. So I think you were the only one who knew this. There was a large Hydra-looking dragon thing that came down and talked to you all after the attack. And do you know what type of dragon it was?
I think it was like a solar dragon. That's the. I know it like lived in space and can go between planets and stuff. And so solar dragon is my guess there.
Correct. Solar dragon is correct. All right, and then that brings us to Gimbal, played by Kendrick. What was it that he said? Summarize. It was basically one message he was trying to portray, and what did he do to you guys?
Well, he gave us the effects of a long rest. He healed everybody. Everybody was refreshed, and then said we're in danger.
Correct. Good job, guys. All right, so because you all got your questions correct, you all can get a +7 to any roll. One time, you just have to say it before the roll. So
Alright.
once throughout the night, say you want to use it, and you will get a +7 to your roll. And there we go. So all of you have inspiration. All right. So Kithri, does anybody particularly have a desire to play Kithri, or do you want me to do it? Do you want to do a roll off?
I would think Mantha would be best suited because she knows how well. One of you guys would, not me, because I'm the new guy. So yeah.
And not
I'm
me,
okay
because you
playing
don't
her.
want me anywhere near Kithri's sheep.
Yeah, no. I don't want
Samantha, do you want
Gimbal.
to run her, or
Yeah, I
I
can run her.
if you want?
She mostly pokes.
Yeah.
'Cause I will leave
I could
all
play the
sorts
two
of
simple
interesting
characters if
notes
you wanted.
in her character sheet.
I'm okay. I can play her.
Okay. There we go.
All right, so she is released. You can grab her if you would like.
Cool.
All right, any other comments, things that you wanted to mention? She does not have inspiration. Before we get rolling from what's been happening in the last couple of weeks.
At the tail end of last session, before things crashed, we did catch a glimpse of something coming from the clouds.
Yeah, like a skeletal dragon. So that's spooky.
Anything that pertains to what we're currently doing, don't really have comments.
No.
Not really.
All right, so this is what you see behind you. Trying to zoom in as much as possible. It is behind you. You guys are facing going to
It
the
looks like a
east.
male version of Alien with wings.
Can I tame it and have it as a pet?
You can try.
Good luck with that.
Imagine John Hancock imagine me riding a fucking skeleton dragon, bro, in a battle. That would be badass.
Also, probably pretty uncomfortable to sit on.
There is
Yeah,
that,
you might need
yes.
a battle on that one.
All right, I want to try one other thing. So let me go ahead and let's see. Everybody had rolled initiative. So we'll go ahead and get rolling while I'm messing around with some other things. Starting with Genesis.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
um Jen doesn't love this. And I think this thing's definitely faster than us, but she's probably going to keep flying away from it because I too would want to get away from the scary death dragon.
All right,
And
give me a
so
moment.
oh, he moves the clouds around us to
Oof.
All right, so go ahead and remember you must go forward first. One hex, and then you can start turning one hex face in direction.
yeah.
Was that alarm bell Tusk's axe?
No, I was trying to test
Was-
Sirenscape.
Okay.
No, it's
I can't remember the speed of the carpets.
I think it's
I
about
think it's
40.
either 30 or 40.
Pretty sure it's 40.
We received, if I recall correctly, we had a carpet that was literally one upgraded from the base carpet, so.
all right. So let's see if this works.
Actually, before she moves, she's just gonna go ahead and cast Bless on the party. Let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. So she's going to go ahead and cast Bless at 3rd level so that she can target all 5 of us. Let me go ahead and target everybody. Everybody's within 30 feet. So that's great.
Okay, I've locked up Fan's Ground for a moment, so just click it once.
Okay. Oh no. Shit.
It is slightly outside your range, although it appreciates it less.
Right?
It doesn't work away.
Yeah.
So, I know this may sound like a dumb question, but you said this is a undead skeleton, right? Undead dragon, right?
That is what
It
you
looks
see.
skeletal.
It looks. This is what you see. So, it looks to be
Uh.
skeletal, whether it's just an animated statue or an actual lich or undead skeleton, zombie, white. You don't know.
Fair enough. I just figured I'd
Appears to
ask.
be made of bones. All right. So are you going to go ahead and bless everybody else?
I clicked it once, and that's when it did the dragon. So I don't know why it didn't do literally the rest of us.
Click it again. I show
It says you click.
that they're
It's
targeted. There you go.
oh.
There we go.
Yay!
Now
Gesundheit.
to clear my targets, so I don't do good things to the dragon again. And that's all I'm doing. So that is her turn.
All right, Tusk.
Alrighty. I guess quick question. Did my axe go off?
No,
Make its dice?
it is not within range.
Okay. Okay. Then in that case, he'll just keep moving the carpet forward as well. Actually, he'll go. I'm going to change that up a little bit.
Genesis,
And
did you say anything?
I guess just letting everybody know that I don't want to be near that thing. And she just keeps going.
Okay, so as she
I don't
points
think we
behind
want
you,
to
you
be near
guys
that.
see what she's talking about.
alrighty. For now, Tusk is going to stick closer to his friends. And that's he'll hold his action to chuck his axe if it comes in range, I guess, which I think is 30 feet or 20. 30. It's 30 feet. So I will mark that held action and pass. Oh.
All right, so appearing from below you. Hold on a second. I realized that they are not. Here we go. Click. Here's the picture. While I'm putting them on the map.
Weird bug thing. Okay, interesting.
Hate that.
They are about 10 feet tall from the tip of the head to the stinger. Wings span out almost as far.
So twice our size, basically. Ugh.
Okay, I do. Oh, that's why, because I don't. That's never used fancy guns before. All right. So this thing will end its turn. This thing is going to be coming up from the clouds. The dragon is far enough away that I'm not going to worry about its elevation. The distance right now is 155, and that's fine. But this thing is. I gotta lock this. There we go. Play. There we go. Go ahead, Genesis, give me a percentile.
Oh, sorry, didn't catch that.
Percentile. Alright, so it ends its movement 50 feet below you and is flying up towards you all. Alright, Kithri.
I think now that Jen has pointed out the dragon, Kithri's going to try to rack her brain to see if she can think of anything about it. And I don't know what you want me to roll, but I know that she also has her draconic knowledge.
Why can't you guys see this?
I don't know.
There we go. Alright.
Ah. I see that now. It looks much closer on the map. What do you want me to roll?
I don't know. I don't
I'm
remember. I'd have to
guessing
look up what her.
Arcana, probably.
See if it's under abilities.
She got it from like a gift from the
Advantage on knowledge
dragon.
checks having to do with dragons. So it would be a advantage, and this would be Arcana.
Okay. You want that in chat or in the tower?
Chow.
Probably in the tower.
At this range, it's a little hard to tell. It also hasn't done anything. So at this point, you're not really sure. You know, it's not a regular dragon in the sense that unless something changes before it arrives, it's not any of the chromatic or metallic or any of those. It's some sort of undead or animated variety. And without it being closer, you can't really tell. Hasn't done anything enough to know what it is.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking through her inventory to try to find the broom, see what the speed is. It is 50 feet. Okay. Cool. And she's going to probably just stay with the group. And let's see if I can figure out how far away the bug is from here. That's 50 feet away, and it's also below us. So is that how far away would the bug be from Kithri?
Go ahead and target it.
Oh, does it automatically do it?
Why isn't it showing me? Oh, because I'm not here. Here we go. So yes, it would be 50 feet.
Okay. And Kithri's Mage Bane has a range of 30 feet. How does it's been a while since I've really used ranged weapons all that much. How does the range being in the higher range increment
It's
go? How do you
disadvantage.
roll? It's disadvantage.
And so if it's
Okay.
beyond the higher range, you can't do it at all.
Okay. Well, she's gonna try to hit the bug thing.
Okay.
It's gonna be that. Oof. And then 18 misses. And I think that's all she can do.
All right, John, it is up to you.
Alrighty then. Well, I'm just gonna take out my bow and just now since it's is it looking at me? I mean, is it actually focused on like one of us, me or Jen? Just curious, or actively looking at our carpet, I should say.
By it,
Sven.
what are you referring to?
The wasp.
The wasp does seem to be coming toward your carpet. It's a little hard to tell which one of, if any of you it's targeting. You can't really see it very well either. You have to sort of look down. You can hear it more than anything else because it's below you and very sharp
Okay.
below you. Tusk and Gimbal can see it just fine. Kithri can see it. But the two of you have to sort of lean over the carpet in order to see it.
Would I be able to take a shot at it with my bow? Is it a possible shot, you think, or?
You just have a -2.
-2, okay. Let's see. I'm going to do faster strike, proc that, and I'm going to take a shot at it with my bow. So let me put a -2 for disadvantage as well. So do that, and we're gonna roll hit. Short bow, let's go. We got 20, and it is. Is it a hit or a miss? Oh, I forgot
You
to
didn't target it.
Yeah, there. All right. Let's roll that
That
again.
is a hit.
That is a hit. Okay, cool. And that is that. So let's roll damage. I'd like to add a +7 to this damage as well. Is that possible?
If you want to use your +7 one time +7 for the night, go for it.
Yes. All right. So let me check that inspiration. Inspiration's off.
No, it has nothing to do with your inspiration. It just has to do with your
Oh.
modifier.
So you still have your inspiration.
Okay. Yeah.
So we will do 7 and doink.
Excuse me.
All right, so I'll just add that manually. Wow, there it is. Okay, so your arrow flies out as you sort of adjust for the movement of the carpet and the wind and this thing. You take careful aim, and it flies true and slams into this bug, scrapes against its chest as it flies down. And unlike other times, you do not get your arrows back, so make sure you're.
Yes, I
in this
have.
Case.
Yeah.
All right, and so
I'm gonna end
Tusk,
my turn because of
percentile.
Alrighty. 96.
Oof.
that's a big percentile.
All right, so as you guys are flying, there's
Numbers you could roll.
particularly tall cloud, and this one's gonna take him. Lock this, lock, open, and move. And this thing is 10 feet below you. All right, so
Oh, that dragon is a lot closer.
Surprise.
Oh god,
All right, so you see, as you're looking back and forth, all of a sudden you realize the dragon is gone, and then you see this mist show up, and it reappears. $120. There. Come on. There it is.
Mm.
All right, and it sort of reappears through this mist, and then it moves.
Oof. The dragon can cast spells, guys. That's great.
And let's see, I'm going to say
As it comes into 30 feet, that triggered my held action.
Nice.
To chuck my axe at it.
Yep, so you can now.
So I'll just make my simple attack. Oh, right, bless. I was like, what's the D4 for a second? No, that's a miss, unfortunate.
I'm also going to give a bit of help to a little help to Tusk as well. So.
And
All
Joker's
right.
Chosen in chat has redeemed a little help for Tusk.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, keep that in mind for the next roll.
And Kithri, give me a percentile.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's a very,
This dragon's smaller than I thought it was.
very odd sound as takes a while to understand what you're seeing as it's bursting through the clouds up underneath you as it's starting to fly up. It's just this looks like moving smoke for a moment, and then you realize it's individual shapes, and then it's almost like, and then as it gets closer and closer, you're able to make out that these are actual bunch of individual creatures. And you won't be able to see them too solidly yet, but maybe Genesis and Kithri.
Oh.
No. I don't like that.
So that's where it went.
As this cloud just comes flying up towards you all.
Oh god.
And with her 79, it is going to be 20 feet below you. All right, Gimbal. Bring up
All right,
the
can I
rear.
see that wasp
Sort of. You don't have a really good
formed
clear
or no?
view of it because down below you, you do see this giant dragon right in your face.
Obviously.
And you can easily see one of the both. Actually, you can't really even see the wasp in front of you very well because it's down below you. It's covered by the carpet, but you can see the one over to your right.
Hmm. Oof.
All right, what are you doing?
Everything changed between the last person that went and me going. So everything that I had planned is gone. So I am going to quickly cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
And it's a cantrip. Let me think here. The other ones I can't. Also can't, so that doesn't work. All right, yeah, it's pretty much all I'm going to be able to do. And I will focus my attention on the dragon skeleton. I do not remember. All right, let me back up a second. Remind me of the dodge action in general. What is it that I can do?
Takes up your action, and you have
Fix your
advantage.
action.
Yep, and it takes
Gives me
anything that tries to attack you has disadvantage.
okay. Let me trade that. Change that out. I'm sorry. Scratch the blade word. I will take that off of myself and just do the dodge action.
Okay.
And prepare for death.
Now you would still have your bonus action if you have a spell that's a bonus action you can cast.
I do, and I was going to use it to do. I was just trying to grab the insight on your next turn. Yeah, so I'm going to do the fast true strike as a bonus action on the dragon skeleton.
Okay, so fast true strike.
Bonus action
Is a
cantrip,
bonus
right?
action. Yep.
So I'll do that. I have him targeted, right? No, I do not. All right, fast true strike
Okay.
on me anyway. But and do I need to put dodge on there as an effect?
It
Is it an
is an
effect
effect.
that I can?
And if it's not in your actions, it's under the effects tab.
Why do I not see dodge? Oh, in the custom.
It's there as well, but you can also have it in your on your
where are you saying
actions.
it is?
Up in the top right, where if I have the combat tracker and calendar, there's conditions.
No, I have
effects.
the list of effects open. I do not see dodge.
So underneath custom, type in dodge.
Oh, that's what I just said. And you said, no, it's also in there. Like, that's it. Thought you were saying this in a different place. All right. Very good. That ends my turn.
All right, so I'm going to, for my turn, if everybody's done with theirs, yes. For my turn, I'm going to target the big skelly boy, and I'm just going to, let's see, Spencer, what should I do? I don't know. I'm debating. Do I want to? I don't know. Will sleep work on this spin? Do you know offhand?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check in tower or in a thing?
In a tower.
All right, give me a second.
So, while a lot of undead are not, some undead are not necessarily immune to sleep, you do know that it's based on their spell, on their hit points. And so, if this thing is anything close to its living counterpart, it would probably have too many hit points for it to be affected by your spell.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
at most, if you rolled all 8s, you could do and it would have to have less than 40 hit points.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's another question. I'm just.
It is adjacent to a friend, so you would have sneak attack.
That, but I'm also.
Speaking of witches, I did forget, because you had advantage, you should have had sneak attack on your last attack. Go ahead and roll the 3d6 for me.
3d6, so 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, never mind. Let me drop this here. I like that. It's a 3 modifier in the box, right?
Nope. You should
Okay,
left
3.
click and hold the 6-sider, and then right click it twice.
1, 2, 3.
And then throw it in the chat. All
9.
Right.
I will say, Joker, before you do the rest of your turn, I will point out that you are targeting both the dragon and one of the giant waspies. So you might want
Yes,
to
well,
target
yes.
only one.
I am actually doing that for a reason, because I'm just curious about something. So I'm looking at something. I'm formulating a plan. So, Sven, this is a 15-foot cube. I'm curious. Will Thunderwave hit the shiny metal bugs and the dragon without hitting Kithri? Or are they all within range of each other? Just curious. Can you tell me offhand?
So Thunderwave is 15 feet from you, so nothing is within range besides Genesis and Kithri.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Because the wasps are 20 feet below you. If you zoom in, you can see it says -20 on them. And
I will say, you could probably hit both Jen and Kithri if you wanted to.
Yeah, no,
I'm not that much. I'm not much that much of an asshat to do that. Now, John might be the type of guy that would do that, but he might put you to sleep if you talk to him too much. But cast sleep on you.
All right, so
but all right, I'm gonna do fast true strike and just what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do fast true strike and just fucking fire an arrow at the dragon. Target him right inside his rib cage.
Okay.
Because we're under him, aren't we? He's above us, right?
Now you guys are pretty much on the same plane. I mean, you're flying and moving and stuff, but for the most part, you're level with everybody, unless there's a negative number next to them.
Is he adjacent to Gimbal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so your rogue stuff.
Do I know offhand if I'm able to hit him directly in his chest, or will it flick off of somewhere else?
It's made of bones, so you think you can hit it in one of the bones or the wings. The chest has rib bones. You could hit it there.
Fair enough. We'll take a shot at it. All right. So we already triggered fast true strike. Let me do I have to roll that with advantage, right?
It's automatic. Just roll it.
Okay. Do I have to do sneak attack?
Not yet. You have to see if you hit first.
Okay. Let's see. Short bow. It is a hit. Let me untarget this thing. All right, there. So we target that.
All right, now click on your sneak attack.
Sneak attack, effect. There you go.
And then roll damage.
And roll damage. Let's go. Let's get her.
Nice.
25. Heck yeah.
All right, so this arrow shoots out as you cast, and you see this little area around its rib cage light up a little bit, and your arrow flies right toward it, slams into it. A little piece of it chips off. Gimbal, back to you.
Very good. I'm trying to figure something out here, but I know what I'm doing. All right, so I am still targeting there. I have my True Strike ready, and I'm going to attack with Thunder Wave. But I'm upcasting it to level 3.
Okay.
See if it makes it save first.
Nice.
Did not.
Nice.
And I add 1d8 for each level that added, and this is the damage. Mark
All
out
right.
my level using my pact magic for that because I can. And that,
Doesn't Thunder Wave also knock the enemy back?
good question.
Yes, it does.
Sure it does.
So what do we see?
So I scroll down. Where are you at? So I speak a thing that probably nobody can hear except maybe Tusk. And I speak a really nasty word, and I move my fingers in a certain way, and a wave of force sweeps out from me, and the creature's knocked back, and you see it take a battering from the wind.
Very nice.
And that the other thing I can do is bonus action fast true strike till I can do it again next turn, right?
You can.
And I do. That ends my turn.
Nice.
All right, I thought you were going
Sven
to be
is
doing more,
drink water.
so I was doing my redeeming the drinking water. Wow. I thought you were going to be talking. So thank you for Matthew 8225 for redeeming the drink water. As this wasp comes flying up, there's its speed, and this thing can hover, so it has no problem as it zooms up.
Hate that.
And let me just change the distance. There we go. And it is going to so as it zooms up, you see it lashes out with those arms that look like swords as they come flying towards your head. Genesis.
That's fun.
That was the wrong one. I see. It's the same amount, the same number though. So as this thing slices through you,
Jen wants to whatever. Never mind.
and the stinger comes around, aiming for John. And that is a miss. Clang as it clangs off his armor. And that is all I can do. Kithri.
Let's see. So Jen and John are getting attacked by a wasp. Gimbal just hit the dragon. I think Kithri might be a little worried about the. Actually, no, she can move way faster than them.
Then
Okay.
the broom does not use your cunning action. You cannot use your
Yeah.
cunning action on the broom.
I was thinking she can probably move faster than the cloud of wasps, bees. I'm not sure what they are. I know you said they were one, but I can't remember which.
What is your passive perception?
Kithri's passive perception is 15.
There it is. You do think, from what you've seen in the last 3 seconds, that you are a little bit faster than they are. You think
Okay.
you're about as fast as the giant wasp things, and a little bit slower than the. You are a little bit faster than the dragon.
Cool. I think right now the dragon probably poses the biggest threat, so Kithri's going to I guess swoop under the rug of Tusk and Gimbal. Yeah, sure. We'll just go there. And she's going to go ahead and try to hit it with her sling. Cool. And Kithri has 2 things that I want to do. One is that she has her point blank shot. So I'm going to add a +1 to her thing because the dragon is within 30 feet.
So she also has, I believe, 6 different types of ammunition. However, she never uses them. So it depends if you. They are there to be used if you want to use them. Just saying.
Yeah. I think that she would probably be more comfortable using them on the ground where she can get them back, maybe.
Most of them are one shots, but that's okay. Either one, that's fine.
Well then. So anyway, I'm adding a +1 to the damage that it does because it's a point blank shot. And then I'm going to go ahead and use her artillerist ability and give it a DC 13 con save or be stunned.
Okay. Vulnerable. What did you hit it with? Bludgeoning. Oh, okay, cool.
It's not bludgeoning, it's a feat she has, I think.
No, he was talking about the damage that the sling did. Was the
damage you said vulnerable, so I was like, okay, so a little extra damage happened that time.
It was either the bludgeoning or the magic bit.
Right.
There's that, and I hope it fails. Nice. And the dragon is stunned until the end of Kithri's next turn.
And it starts to fall from the sky.
And that is her turn.
I like it.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Gimbal will turn and look at Githry with a renewed respect.
She says, "Get away from me, weirdo. I'm not biting off your fingers again."
Tusk is going to maneuver the carpet around that way.
Are you dropping
so that will
10
be
feet, or are you staying at this level?
Yes, sorry. Yes, I would also like to drop 10 feet so that we're right next to the giant wasp thing.
Okay.
And then facing that way. So that I can be in melee to attack the wasp thing.
All right. So give me a dex, or it's a straight dex check, not acrobatics.
Okay. Well, why is that advantage? Why did I roll at advantage? Sorry.
Because you're.
Oh, I rolled a save. Sorry.
Oh,
I
dex
rolled
save.
a
Yeah, that'll
save,
do it.
so that's different. I have advantage on dex saves. So there's my dex check.
Okay. Perfect. What is going on? There it is. Okay. All right. So you are close enough to it right now. You can do your attack. You can do both attacks with the roll that you made.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Then I'm going to. I am going to rage as my bonus action.
By the way, you're still targeting the dragon skeleton.
Oh, yes. Thank you for that.
Sure.
I'm going to real quick just adjust. It's on, that goes off. And
Yeah. Our
reckless.
Tuesday night game, they were complaining. He's like, man, there should be something that makes it to where you can see who you're targeting. I'm like, there are giant yellow arrows.
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah.
things.
Alright. First attack. Wow. That's. Alright. Yeah. And then for my second attack. Damage.
That's better.
There we go. So as Tusk guides the carpet down kind of in a downward spiral slightly to get pull up next to this giant wasp thing, he's takes his axe and with a big yell cleaves it in once, cleaves it in twice, followed by some thunderclaps that kind of come off of it because of his thunder damage. He's flying past the thing. Yeah. Probably
Right.
swinging way too recklessly for being on a carpet.
So this thing
That's
gets
him.
blasted back by the spell, and then Kithri's slings bullet slams into it, and you see a sort of like wave as all the different bones are connected to each other and they ripple out almost. And you see it start to twist and turn as it starts falling, and this, let's see, Genesis, you've got this wasp thing in your face the opposite direction. You two are fighting that thing. Yeah, so John and Kithri really are the only two who may notice it, although this wasp thing is in John's face. So Kithri would be the only one who really notices it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and just keep in mind Genesis does not know this.
I got you.
All right, and it rights itself, or shakes its head, and flies over to
Oh no.
K3. It cannot hover, but it is attacking as it's flying, lashing out with its bite. The 1,
That one.
but it's attacking a halfling, so he gets to roll again. When it rolls a
I
1,
don't think that's how it works, actually.
claws do hit.
And she's gonna go ahead and use Uncanny Dodge to have that
Sorry,
damage.
I didn't give you time to react. What is her armor class?
Her AC is 18.
Alright, so it did not hit it by more than 5. I will go ahead and give her back half the damage.
Leo?
Did it in the most complicated way. Could have just manually fixed it. But anyway, there now you can see. Healed her for 13, and then damage her for. Oh, you
I think
applied the thing
it
to it
should...
too.
Oh,
Okay,
did I?
never mind. I'll
Oh,
just
I'm
fix it.
sorry.
Oh, no, you're supposed to. That's not a problem. All right, and so his last claw. As this thing strikes out from 10 feet away, it misses. So its head can reach you from 15 feet, and its claws can reach you from 10 feet.
Cool. Before I keep going, let me go ahead and remove the Uncanny Dodge because it only works for the one attack. Okay, cool. Jen wants to try to figure out what all the things she's seeing are. So probably she's looking at the wasp first because it's right in her face. I don't know what you want me to roll. She's
This
proficient
would
in like
be religion.
all of the things. Religion. Okay. Before I do that, let me check my thing.
And you can just throw it in chat this time, just for fun. Everybody can see how well you do.
Oh gosh. Yeah, she's only half proficient in religion, so oh, that's the wrong dice. I would be rolling that as get 3. There we go.
So you don't think they're natural creatures? Probably some sort of fiend.
Gotcha. Well, think this is an unnatural creature, and Jen's like, okay, time for it to die. And it's already adjacent to us, so she wants to try staying adjacent to it. I think that keeps us like near it.
Okay.
I don't think that takes us out of its range.
Correct.
Cool. Let me check our targets. Cool. And she's going to go ahead and lash out with her sword. And we're going to go ahead and roll that again to see if it does crit damage. It does not. And she's going to go ahead and yeah, fuck it. She's going to go ahead and move a little bit so that John will also have a clear attack.
He does.
Oh, he does? Cool. And then she's going to go ahead and just kind of yell at him, "Hey, I think I see a weak spot there," and use Bardic Inspiration on him
Okay.
to give him an extra D8. If he wants, I guess he's also targeting the dragon, but like, you have a D8 to add to a ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Ah, okay, thank you. I yell, "Thank you for your inspiration." I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so this thing is going to attack Tusk as it spins around. You see it lash out, and you see the other one sort of look over its way.
Oof.
As you see, it's one of its sword talon things slashes into Tusk. Followed by the second one. And
Kill
the
it good, Tusk.
stingers coming to Gimbal. That is a hit.
Oh.
As
Hang on just a second. Oh, sorry. Can I, using my reaction, Warlock Reaction and Tropic Ward to give it disadvantage on an attack that hits me, or when he's trying to attack me.
all right, I'm not familiar with Entropic Ward.
Give me a second. Once a day or once a rest thing. Where is? I gotta clear my targets.
Okay, so let me see if so if I'll just roll the attack again.
Oops, I should have done that.
So let me roll the attack again. So it was still hit. The 18 and the
Well,
16.
I
Actually,
think he dragged the wrong one over.
no, he
It
did it
looks like the
correctly.
second one gave him advantage to attack.
Yes, he does. He has advantage of attack against
Oh,
it.
gotcha. It does
That
both.
he also did. It also. He also did a True Strike as well. So he has double.
Gotcha.
He has double.
Does that
advantage.
work on a different creature? I thought that only worked on the creature you were against, but it's okay.
And so then you feel this venom coursing through you.
Oof.
4 on a dice is not going to be enough, as you are poisoned. And you are not moving. Gimbal.
Oh shit. Can I give him my inspiration to re-roll that? Or does he have inspiration to re-roll that? Because I think being paralyzed isn't a good thing.
I'm just reading back through that. Did it sting at me twice? Did it sting me twice? Is that why it hit with the second sting? Because it should have had disadvantage, so it dropped the 1, right?
So
It dropped
I
the 8,
said
should have
it
dropped the 8 and
attacks
it hit me with
you,
the 11.
and it hits you with it rolled a 9, which was a total of 16. Then you said I'm going to put it on him. So I rolled again, and he rolled an 11, which is a total of 18. So even with disadvantage,
You added them together? I don't get that. What do you like? What do you mean? With disadvantage, the 11 would have been the right one.
No, the
plus
11
7.
had a plus
11 on
to
the
hit.
dice. So it was a 16 total and an 18 total were the 2 dice rolls on its disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, since I didn't see the actual rolls, it's a mess. I see a 16 and 11, and both of them say from the guy with a sting. So I assumed that the modifier was already in. It doesn't look like an actual die roll. It looks like a sting.
Right. Because what happened was you put the effect on it when I was rolling the second of the 2 rolls, and it rolled with disadvantage for the second of the 2 rolls, and it shouldn't have been at disadvantage. Should have been a straight roll. See how it says disadvantage? It should not have been at disadvantage because it had already rolled 1 time. Should just have been 1 more roll.
I see 2 rolls before that, long before I did it, because what I see above, if you go up a little ways, before I hit the concentration warcaster effect thing, it says 16 sting 16 at gimbal and sting 11 at gimbal, and then below all the other stuff when I
The
did it,
sting
there's
11
another.
was damage, and not an
Yes.
That was
attack.
damage. Oh, okay, gotcha. Damage, attack damage.
What Sven is saying, Gimbal, is that the Sting 11 attack that you're seeing, that was
second
rolled with
one.
disadvantage, and that should not have been rolled disadvantage. We can't see that on our end, but
Right,
because you
got
had applied stuff. You good?
Yep. Just
Okay.
when you just give me a second to respond before you actually start putting effects on stuff. When you got spellcasters, that's it. A couple times this round that you've attacked when before I could even respond because I didn't know what was happening.
Okay.
I've got like 3 different reactions I can have with attacks depending on the style of attack.
Okay.
By the way, Kendrick, do you have inspiration?
Yeah.
I would recommend you try to re-roll your con save, because it's paralyzing you.
What was the con save that I got?
You got a
7?
7 versus DC 12.
I can't even do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Inspiration to do a con save. Do I need to just? Do you want to reapply it, or do you want me to roll a con save?
All right. So if you're going to use your inspiration, give me a minute. I have to pull it back up.
There you go.
Oh, it was a DC 12. I
Mhm.
thought the DC was a different. Man, I am not reading crap today correctly. Not surprising. I've got double shots in both arms today, and I'm not completely here. Never mind. I'll save that for later. I would have used the 7 instead. I thought I had to get to an 18.
Oh.
I was looking at the wrong number, but it works either way.
Oh, don't know.
So I took the damage, but I'm not paralyzed, right?
Correct.
Yikes.
The poison did not affect you.
Thank goodness.
All right. So as you're this swarm of insects starts flying around Gimbal and Tusk. These are tiny and a swarm, so it is sharing the space with you. For the sake of argument, I'm just going to leave it next to you, but it is actually in your square because it is a swarm. Sadly, it moved too far to be able to attack this turn.
Okay.
All right, Tusk, it's your turn.
Hey Sven, can I go ahead and post that thing I told you I was gonna post? You told me I could post.
Yeah, I'll post it.
I have a message written out if you want me to post it.
No, I got it. That way there won't be any question about legalities and stuff.
Fair enough.
All right. So Tusk, we keep forgetting you have a +2. So
Yes.
on your first attack, you get a +2.
Alrighty. If we don't move this round, am I still good to attack the wasp for my full round of attack since it's hovering as well?
So
I guess I forget. Does the carpet have to keep moving?
the carpet does have to move at least 5 feet. Actually, no, it's a carpet. You can stop it. Because the wasp is hovering. You are correct. So you do not have to move. If you attack the giant wasp, you will have a -2 to hit because you are surrounded by the swarm.
Okay.
And they are cutting into you with their wings. They are made of metal.
Mhm.
And they have stingers as well.
I think Tusk, raging, big guy, but also annoying things. So, yeah, he's going to attack the swarm around him as best he can with his axe.
Right.
Still got before I guess roll my attacks, do I have any disadvantage of any sort to attack the wasps that they're in my space? I guess.
I'm almost positive you don't. Let me just double check. Maybe I'm forgetting something, but no.
It's not very often when
you don't have any negatives.
Okay. Then for my first attack, I'll click +2 as he recklessly swings his great axe at the flying metal bugs around him.
Why are you getting +2?
From the little help
Oh, yes.
that you just reminded me of.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a hit.
No.
30-20.
All right, here's those damage. Wow.
Oh.
Thank goodness I re-roll ones for my
Yes, instead of
melee damage.
instead of
Yeah. Wow, that's
Instead
a big
of
difference.
19, it would be. Yeah. Alrighty. And then he'll make a second attack. Make sure, yep, it's off now, so I can make my second attack at the boys around me.
there's also a hit.
Yep, thank you, plus bless.
#blessed.
Yeah. Nice. So yeah, Tusk is just...
No, you weren't. Yeah, you're not. That is attack. Okay, never mind. Gotcha. Go ahead.
So Tusk just kind of bats a few out of the sky and then bats a few more as he's just being assaulted by these bugs. Not really
Oh.
paying attention to moving the carpet anymore.
Dumbass. I'm looking at the wrong monster. I'm like, that should not have hit. And that's...
You're like, why did I hit multiple times?
There it is. Okay. All right. And let's see. It is... Okay, good.
Should there be a bardic inspiration on the giant waspy thing too?
Shh. No, there's not.
Just know I'm looking down like, wait a minute.
You're like,
Who
why?
inspired the wasp?
All right.
I don't know. Jen's just such a good bard. I mean,
Is the dragon a bard?
You saw this thing react, Genesis, before, and the two of them were sort of making buggy eye contact, and it zips away. You guys do not get attacks of opportunity
oh, it disengaged.
as it zips
Sad.
over and attacks Tusk.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty.
As these swords lash out. And it's going to attack with its stinger as well.
Alrighty.
That also
Goodness.
hits. Alright, so go ahead and give me a 1d8 plus 5 Tusk as Mantha 8225 gave you a boost of healing.
Alright. I heal 11.
Nice. So let me apply
Nice.
that real quick. There we go. So put you at 24 wounds. And then saving. The poison starts coursing through you. But you are able to
He's a hearty boy.
resist. By the way, both you and Gimbal, as this thing injects this poison in you, it is literally burning you, and you see heat and fire as it burns through you as well, and it does fire damage as well.
To know.
All right, and now the swarm. Wow, first one misses. Second one hits. Oh, let me read something. Here it is. Oh, okay. That's what that's for.
Oh, wow.
Oh, crap ton of ones. Holy shnikes.
Oh no, what a shame. I'm so upset about that.
So these things, like I said, their wings are slicing into you and cutting into you as they land and burn and sting, bite as you're knocking them off, and Gimbal's trying to brush them away, and you feel some of the poison, but you're able to react and not become poisoned. All right, John, you are.
All right, I know this may
Fowless.
sound like
Sorry.
I am bowless.
Oh, no.
As all your enemies have left you.
Yes. Well, I do have a 120 meter range on my bow, so they actually haven't fully left me. But we're not gonna bring that up.
I mean, it looks like the wasps and the cloud of wasps are within 30 feet of you, so you should
Yes,
not have disadvantage.
And I have a general question there, Spencer. Can I fire 2 arrows at one time, or do I have to fire 1 at a time? Do I have to be basic and fire 1 at a time?
You would, if you want to actually hit and do damage, you would have to do 1 at a time.
If you want to look cool, you could do like 6 at a time, but they won't hit.
Well, given the fact that some archers in this stands true, some archers fire 2 and 3 arrows at one time. I was just curious if I fired 2 arrows at one time, if I would have to roll for twice for hit, or would 1 just hit and go for both damage markers, given that they're fired both at the same time on 1 arrow, on 1 bow.
Some rangers and can get that things. There's also different spells that allow you to cast a bunch of them at a time. But as a rogue sorcerer, you can only get to 1 at a time.
Ah, okay, cool. All right, just making sure. All right, well, I'm going to ask Jen, where is the weak spot on one of the waspy things?
I think she just pointed it out to you while we were next to it.
Wow.
So the way Bardic Inspiration works is you can add it after the roll. So you can go ahead and roll, and then if it misses, you can try adding the Bardic Inspiration to see if that hits.
Yeah, you just have to say that you're doing it.
Otherwise, I'm gonna roll my Bardic Inspiration on hit if it actually doesn't hit. And am I able to roll Bardic Inspiration for damage if it does hit instead?
Not with her.
Not this kind of bard.
Ah, okay. Well then, I guess we'll just roll it in case it misses. So let's target the giant waspy thing too. And that was the one that was next to me. She pointed it out, so let's just fire at its weak spot if we can figure out where it is. Do we see any weak spots on it, Sven? Anywhere?
You see where she mentioned.
Alright, cool. I want to fire there then. And hit my bow. Now, since the wasp is next to Tusk and Gimbal, do I get a sneak attack right now?
If you hit, yes, you will do extra damage.
Alright. I rolled a 16.
Hits, but it bounces off. It doesn't quite sink into it. So you can use the Bardic Inspiration if you want. Roll the D8.
D8.
And I'll take off the effect.
Okay.
5. So 21.
We go like this, and we go boink. 21 is a hit.
All right, so let's roll my damage. Do I need a proc sneak attack first or no?
Yes.
All right, it's proc sneak attack. All right, sneak attack is proc. Let's roll damage. And turbo. A lot of 1s. 14 damage though.
All right, so the arrow sinks in, and you see smoking as from where it hit. Genesis.
Okay. Jen has an idea, and she doesn't really want to hit Gimbal, so she's okay hitting Tusk. Tusk has given her permission. But she's going to go ahead and move further away from these guys until they are 60 feet away.
I'm just gonna yell at Jen, you're using Tusk as a meat shield, really?
He has given her explicit permission to hit him with AoE spells for so long.
Yep.
You would need to turn 1 at the end. So turn,
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to take out John.
Please don't hit me with that.
Goes forward, turns around, fires straight at him.
Can you move me there and see if... Cool. And Gimbal is 65 feet away. So it's cool. I won't hit the weak one there. And she pulls up her she pulls up her light crossbow and goes ahead and fires a bolt in their direction. And I mean, she likes the spell. She's used it a few times. So it looks like it pops like a balloon full of like powdered, like this misty like blue powder. And then as the crossbow bolt passes through that cloud, it disperses and then like coalesces into copies of that crossbow bolt. And she casts. I lost the spell. Wait. And she casts Conjure Barrage,
Very
and that's
nice.
going to go ahead and be a see for all 4 of you guys. Oh yeah,
Oh
Tuss
wow,
is
that's a
doing
19 and a
great.
20.
Oh, I think everybody succeeded except the cloud of shiny metal shards. Let me check. Half as
Tusk
much on a
sees you like
successful save.
holding the thing all gangster like and
Just roll
knows
the
what that
damage.
means.
And
Yeah.
it will do it for you.
Okay. Uh,
Oh, sad
and
damage.
I think how far away did we move? We moved 25 feet, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, because we were 35 away originally. Yeah, we moved 25 feet. So Jen is going to go ahead and move a bit closer for John's purposes, so that he might have them sort of within range. And I think that's just her turn.
All right, Kithri.
And it is Kithri's turn. And she noticed something about the dragon, so she's going to try to do the same thing as last time to see if it happens again. And I think because she really, really wants it to hit, she's going to go ahead and use that +7.
What are you doing?
She's going to go ahead and try to hit it with her Mage Bane. Hit the
Okay, so
dragon,
you are
her Mage
within
Bane.
melee range of it. So you would have
Yeah.
disadvantage.
She has a point blank shot, doesn't she? It's like 15 feet away, too.
Point blank shots, like with I thought was something that helps her when she's within
Let me
closer
check.
range. I don't know. I don't
She's
remember.
got a lot of things on her page.
You have a +1 damage.
Mm.
That's what that does.
It's within melee range? That's 15 feet away.
Yes, like I said, it can bite you within 15 feet, and it can slash you within 10.
Okay, so
And you're
it's
only 10
within
feet
melee
away.
damage. Okay, the range is 15.
Of it, yeah, you're still within its range, melee range, not hers.
Okay, that sucks. You know what? She has mobile feet, so she can just kind of move out of its range, right? Let me check.
She has to
Yeah.
attack first.
You don't provoke opportunity. Oh, it's when you make a melee attack.
So you can use your
Right.
bonus action to do your disengage.
Oh yeah, she can use her cunning action to disengage, actually. She
Mhm.
doesn't use her cunning action, so she's gonna go ahead and disengage. And move like there.
Okay.
And she's going to use Mantha's +7 on the attack. And hope that it works again. It hits. And it's
Why
within...
does she have advantage?
I think it's
I
because
don't
it's
know.
stunned.
Oh yeah, I didn't take off the stunned effect. What did it drop? Dropped an 8 plus 4 plus 17, which would still hit. But I will go ahead and unstun it. So an 8 plus 18 would be 26, which will probably still hit, but I will go ahead and let you check.
Yes, it hits.
Cool. It is within 30 feet. I will add the +1 to damage. And she's going to go ahead and use the artillerist thing again and have it make a con save.
And you're keeping track of the uses on that, right?
Yes, I have marked 2 uses off. And it failed, so it is once again stunned. And I think that is her turn. I think that is a good accomplishment, stunning the dragon again, just before it goes.
All right, so just double checking to make sure the number of times it does this. Okay, so you see the same thing that happened last time. And it comes flying up. It's from a different spot. So the first time was on the right side. Second time was on the left side.
That's not fun.
As it bites you
Right?
and claws you. Maybe? No, it is not going to do anything.
It tries, but it's just so surprised that she managed to do the same thing twice.
Alright, this thing's stinging Gimple. Actually, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to take that back. He would not have attacked Gimple because Tusk has been destroying this thing. It would have attacked Tusk. So I'm going to drop it on Tusk, see if that's is a hit. And then, come on, just click, click, click. Damage. Again, fire burns in your veins as this thing hits you. Go to make a save. Even
Question:
with a
do I
1,
still?
you succeed.
Okay.
What was your question?
I was going to ask, since it was a 1, do I still technically fail?
No, there is no saving throws, and I don't think. I don't. No, it would have said it. With I know in the new D&D when they come out with it, there's going to be, but ability checks and such are. I don't think. I don't know. This does seem weird. 1 plus 4. I don't know. I'm just gonna let it go for now. I could be wrong. And if I find out rules is written, it would be an automatic save. Oh, wait a second. See, you got me so flustered. It's attacking you with its claws. With its sword, talons.
Oof.
And that is a miss. Alright, now it's Kimball's turn.
Right, so I send a telepathic message to Tusk as I cast a spell. Do I have them targeted? No, I do not. Give me a second. Boom, 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 boom. And boom. Those will this do it automatically? It should, right? Yes, okay. And then how long it lasts, concentration. That should be it. Yes.
Yes, hypnotic pattern does not do any damage.
Right. So those two are charmed, incapacitated, basically in a speed of 0. The other guy's not affected. And at least for a second, I've got a reprieve. Bonus action. Do I want to do anything? You can open your eyes now, Tusk. And I do not. Yeah, just on the off chance that it's still ineffective after, I'm going to target only the one that saved and do the fast true strike as my bonus action, and that will end my turn.
All right, so we're going to take a quick 10-minute break.
Ready?
Oot.
All right, and yeah, I'll worry about that on his turn.
Level 3 back up here. All right.
And
All right, so
see you all in
55.
10 minutes. Okay, sounds good.
We're taking a break already?
Well, I mean, it's 15 till 9, so we're almost halfway through our session.
Yeah, true. Surprises.
We are back, and under the in the PHP on page 179, when it talks about saving throws, it does not specifically say. I could have sworn somewhere it did say a 1 was a fail, but I don't see it here. So anyway, we're gonna keep going.
Is it like an optional rule or something? Maybe. No.
It might be, but I do, at some point I'll look in the DMG, but we'll see. I know for a fact attacks and do have crit fails, and I know that skill checks do not. I just don't remember saving those. But had you asked me before this, I would have said yes. But then again, does that mean a 20 is an automatic save?
Okay, so
anyway,
in D&D Beyond, the paragraph I'm reading says, strictly speaking, critical failures don't exist in 5e. There are 3 kinds of D20 rolls, attacks, abilities, and savings. However, ability checks and saving throws do not automatically fail on a natural 1.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's a house rule. I mean, that's up to you.
But because of Bless and your natural ability, you were still able to pass it. So very cool.
Freaking awesome.
All right, John, your go.
All right. Well, since I'm first up to the block, the chopping block, I should say, John is just going to look at which enemy is the hit the hardest, and it looks like both of the bugs are. So I'm just going to take out my bow and just shoot the bug that I already have targeted, great bug thingy too, and just shoot him. So let's take a roll for a hit.
All right. You
11, it's a miss.
That the other one is just sort of has stopped attacking and is just sort of hovering there.
Yeah, well.
All right, and there's a miss as your arrow goes flying past. Anything else?
I'm just going to. I don't think I can do anything else. I mean.
All right.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything else. I'm just going to my turn.
All right. Let me check something real quick. Oh, it is. Okay, so it's going to move away. Its speed is that. Alt.
It shrugged off that whole stun thing, right? Again?
Yes.
Mantha, you might want to take it off of it then.
There we go. All right. Boink. And it gets close enough to bite and attack. Bite and claw. Are you doing anything in response?
That's 26. Even if I get an 8 on my thing, it'll still hit me.
So that's a no.
Yeah.
Okay. And claw.
If I fail my con save, though. Nope, never mind.
Second claw.
She will insult it for that one. I don't know what she says, but considering it's teaming up with the wasps, I bet it's a stinging insult. But that makes it an 18, which still hits. So, just go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and give me a perception check in the tower.
Oh, for sure.
All right.
Mhm.
All right, I'm just trying to think of the dynamics of this. Okay, so yeah, it would not be able to help its friend. All right, so it's just going to attack. It has its sword. I'm not sure why they call them talons. I guess this, for lack of a better word, they both miss, even with advantage. It's not able to get higher than a 10. But the big one is a sting.
Oh.
That does hit.
Mm-hmm.
Almost max damage as
Oh.
the poison, once again a natural 20.
He's a very hearty boy.
Didn't because he saved last time, does he not have to do this again, or is this a different kind of creature?
This is a different kind of creature.
Oh, lovely.
All right, Tusk, you get a boost of healing thanks to Gandrick Main in the chat. So go ahead and give me a 1d8 plus 5.
There we go.
Very nice. Another decent one.
Yeah.
Looks like this round never happened.
Yeah, these wasps are just like, why isn't this guy dying?
Man, literally too angry to die. So
now, I will say, like I said, the big one on one side is just sort of hovering there. If it had, it's a little weird because they have these. Actually, hold on just a second. Is it a faceted eye? Doesn't look like it's a faceted eye. Okay, anyway, so you see these swirly little swirls in its eyes as it's just standing there. The other one is smacking you in the face, and all of the little tiny ones are attacking you as well.
Why are the tiny ones? Do they not have effective charmed or what?
They are not charmed.
Okay.
I think in this case, Tusk is going to react to the last thing that attacked him, which is the other big wasp guy. So,
okay.
I think you said it was a -2 last time to attack through the swarm to hit them.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to make sure I have all my stuff on. Do his good old reckless great weapon master attack on the big guy through the swarm with my -2 as I roll.
Nice.
A 19 and a like, woo, it's like double crit. Oh boy, that's yes, that's
All Very nice, and that is
Nice.
enough. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I just kind of come through the swarm around me and just kind of cave in its weird little wasp head before you can get out and going for the swarm around me again.
So
I killed
as this
something, I can
thing,
make an attack as bonus action.
if you rip your axe out of it, again, there's smoke and flames coming from where you hit it. This thing does the same thing as you've seen other demons and fiends do, as it just sort of dissipates into these motes, the Thanos disappearance, as it just whoosh, and is gone. So now you know it's a fiend. If
Yep,
the
it's like, huh.
fire poison didn't give you the hint in the first place.
I don't know if Tusk was thinking that clearly. I'm pretty sure this is what tips him off. As he then goes forward and invigorated, gets another crit on this thing. Oh, nice. And then my bonus action attack for having critted / killed something. So manages to hit.
Go, Tusk, go. Go,
Yeah.
Tusk, go. Go.
That's only 27 this time. But yeah. So there's like over by Tusk, there's just you'd think there would be a thundercloud or something, just because every strike of his is accompanied by like a clap of thunder, but there's not. As he's whacking at the bugs around him with his axe. Yeah.
All right,
Still
and these
holding
things are, I said, all around you, and they're harder to hit, the harder to aim. These things are not. As you kill or damage some of these other ones, you do know that you almost instinctively wince as you're striking this metal. Had your axe not been magical, there's no way it would have held up to hitting these things, especially being made of bronze. But these things do, as they fall into one by one, they're plummeting down through the clouds and
scattering.
just slaughtering all the orphans who are working in the fields trying to raise money in the below you, 400
Like
feet
little
below you.
meteors.
Kithri.
Cool. Well, Kithri's like, no, hold on. I was fighting the dragon. And so she's going to try to get up close to it.
So it's hard to tell, but she would need to, if you zoom in, you can see the direction the broom is pointing.
Yeah.
She can turn it pretty quickly, though, so it's not a big deal, but you gotta do it right.
Yeah, I know.
That's DM stickler.
30. Her
Oh,
broom
hey.
moves 50
Kithri
feet,
is
right?
logging on.
Yes, she is, because I'm pressuring
Awesome.
her.
Well, I'm very glad.
I'm pretty sure her broom has a 50-foot
Tell Kithri we miss her to
range,
join.
right? Yes, it is a flying speed of 50 feet. So she's going to...
Everything
She
is
can't
locked
quite...
because she's joining, so it'll take a second. So
She can't quite get in range. So I think she's going to, once again, do the same thing because it looked so cool before. And actually, she would like to try seeing if she can count how many of those runes that she saw it has left.
you see them as they flare up. You have
Gotcha.
not seen them beyond that as you've been looking
So
for
they're
them
not
and
like
stuff.
marked on it and then disappear. It shows up and then disappears.
Correct.
Okay.
Speaking of Kithri, hi Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
We missed you.
Definitely not here 2 hours late because I passed out and didn't wake up.
We missed you.
Hey, sleep is important.
Blame you.
Who needs sleep? I have work at 4 a.m. Like,
Gross.
like honestly 98% of the time I just don't freaking sleep.
Well, I should be
change
asleep
that.
until it's 1 a.m., but here I am playing D&D, Ashley.
That's yep.
If you're cool with it, I'm just gonna finish your turn and then pass Kit 3 over to you.
Yeah, I don't even know
So
if
you have
you
time
should
to figure
pass
out what's going
Kid
on.
3 over to me because it sounds like you've been doing a great job.
Well, you are Kit 3, so just because okay. So Sven pointed out that you have fun ammunition, so I'm going to go ahead and use one.
Go for
To
it.
see if she can like double fucking daze it if it succeeds one of its throws. So she has dazing ammunition, which does the same thing as the other stuff. So she's going to go ahead and use that to try to hit the dragon skeleton.
So yes, that is a one-time use, so it would not matter if he was on the ground or not. So like
Yeah.
your plus
Okay,
one
cool.
ammunition or plus two ammunition, that would be reusable. But things with a magical effect or things that explode, those are one-time use.
Okay. Does the so she's still using her Mage Bane to attack. So do I roll the Mage Bane attack or do I roll the dazing ammunition? Because the Mage Bane has a +1 bonus.
The to hit is the same, so it will be Mage Bane.
Okay, cool. Let's hope this hits. Bruh. You know what? No. Jen's going to give her inspiration to Kit 3 to go ahead and re-roll that.
Nice.
And I'll take off.
Mhm.
It's not taking off ammunition. Come on! Oh my gosh. Okay, it hits. So I will mark off the ammunition and undo the regular ammunition. And the effect is not coded, so I'll go ahead and just use the artillerist thing because it is the same DC.
Okay. Does the same thing. Stuns him.
Yeah, it stuns him. Oh, it made a success. But I'm going to go ahead and use her artillerist thing. So it succeeded against the ammunition, but I'm going to go ahead and use the ability to make it
Okay.
do it again. And hopefully it'll fail again. Yes!
Right. And does it do damage at all?
Oh, I
Since
don't
it's never been
know.
used, I don't remember off the top of my head. It's been
It
so
had
long
one use marked off, so I think it
since
has
I've
been used. No, I can
since
throw it
he's
in the
had it.
chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if it does damage. It's
All
not
right. The
coded if it
7
does.
is upon a hit creature hit by a monster.
But if it does that, does
So
do
yes,
damage.
I'll say it does normal damage.
Okay. And she would have sneak attack on that, right? Because Jen is right there.
No, Jen is not within 5 feet of it.
Oh, sad. Nice.
All right. Yeah, it is vulnerable to bludgeoning, so it is taking double damage. But it doesn't matter
Okay.
because it reactions dazes the. Oh no. What does your thing do? Your thing stuns him, right? The feet.
Yeah. It's one of the effects that she can choose. Once per turn, when you hit another creature with a ranged weapon attack using a sling, the target must succeed on a DC 13 con saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn. So it is stunned.
Yep. All right. And so per stunned, it is incapacitated, can't move or speak, only falteringly. So it is alive, but it starts dropping from the sky.
Love that for you. And let me go ahead.
It's you.
That's the end of Kithri's turn. And I'm going to go ahead and
All right. So this thing
release
is
her.
just hovering there, and the swam. So if I don't know if do you have the stream up, Ashley?
I do not.
Okay. Well, let me. So you all have learned that this thing is. I'll go ahead and even tell you guys what it is now that you. So this is a fiend. Its stinger injects fire and poison into your bloodstream. You just knocked out this skeletal dragon. I'm not sure exactly what it is. You also not sure exactly what this thing is. The players know that it is what was made from the adamantine gate, but the characters wouldn't know that's what these are. But
Yeah.
this is and actually I'll go ahead and just tell you what this is too. The adamantine wasp swarm is what this is.
Oh shit! Mantha didn't make that connection, so I'm so glad you said
I
something.
did.
Nick did. Mantha didn't. I'm like, wow, those are weird creatures, and just kind of left it at that.
So that's what's harassing you guys, or was harassing you guys. You guys have almost dispatched everything. Tusk has been hurt a little bit, but he's been healed like 4 times by chat. So
Wow.
And
Not
he'll
by
do it
Jen,
again.
though.
no, not by Jen.
Real quick, since we're just talking about this stuff, Sven, I'm going to use your new name someone thing. I want to name the adamantine wasp swarm jailbait.
Okay. If that's how you want to use it, no problem. Let's do that right now. Here it is. Cloud. Click. Jailbait. Click. All right, so you should. It's now showing up as jailbait in the chat, and should be there. Yep, when you hover over it as well. Jailbait. And I don't know what you young kids think that means, but to me, it has a very specific meaning. But regardless, it attacks you.
Yeah, I just, yeah, no, we're not going to
And
talk
it
about the
hits.
names then.
So you have a lot of these things as they all the dice. Not as many ones this time. Actually, wow. Not a single one. That's impressive. And it bites.
No one.
It doesn't like its new name.
No one.
That's right. There are less of them than there were when they started. And that's a miss. All right, so let's see if you save versus the Persian. You do. Doesn't hurt that you have a +8 to your Constitution save.
Yeah, he's a hardy boy.
All right, Genesis.
Okay.
So the dragon is plummeting. It is very quickly going to be gone.
Okay. Jen would like. At what level is it? How far below us is it?
Right now, thanks to the rules of 5e, it is still 10 feet away.
Okay. In that case, Jen is going to get up next to it and probably circle it a bit. And go ahead and lash out with Wolverine's Bite. And I have a little help from chat twice, so I'm just going to do the +2 because I don't think they stack.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they
It's
do?
your call. If you want it to stack, you can. Otherwise, you can use it twice. It's typically your next roll, so they can stack, but I'll let you do it for two rolls.
Or I'll put a +2 on both the first. Actually, fuck it. I'll just do the +4.
Okay.
I don't want to risk the first attack not hitting. Because then I wouldn't even roll a second time. Okay. Oh, she doesn't even have it targeted. Okay. There we go. Now it's targeted. Okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah, because it's stunned. I have advantage. And we're going to roll that again and see if it does crit damage. Okay, cool. It does crit damage. So check what I can do. I don't think there's much she can do. So she will go ahead and just circle it a bit more. I think we already moved 15 feet, so there's the last 15. And hopefully John can go before the dragon falls.
All right, Gimbal.
All right, I am targeting the swarm, and I just need to know if I can target the swarm with a ranged attack without hitting Tusk.
What spell is it?
Do I need to add him to the attack? Chromatic orb, a ranged attack, ranged spell.
So no, you
Well,
would
the
not
swarm-
include him with it, but you would be at disadvantage because it is adjacent to you. Because
All
it's
right,
actually
so
in
I will.
Tusk Square.
I'll cast Fast True Strike as a bonus action, and then so that gives me advantage and then disadvantage, right? So it'd be
Yep.
normal.
That's correct. And no, she's not. Let me go ahead and.
Oh, I thought I released her.
Yeah, but Sven still has to clear ownership.
Yes.
Ah, gotcha.
I was checking for it, but it's fine.
There it is.
Didn't realize.
Delete. Oops. No. Okay.
Wah.
There you go.
I
Close and open
think
the
that
character
was
Worst
selection.
thing is
something
there's
else.
no undo button in Fantasy Grounds.
At jailbait. So what was your question?
There was something else must have been giving me advantage because I did not click on anything.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
And then I'm using electricity because they're metal, and I figure it might have a better effect. So lightning.
Okay.
Let's hope.
All right. And that's my turn.
All right.
As
That is not one of the things they are resistant to or immune. So
Cool.
Still a good choice.
it zaps Tusk a little bit. As
I
your
was hoping for vulnerability, but it worked.
your hair goes on end and
I meant to tell you to duck. Sorry.
Tusk brought the thunder, and Gimbal brought the lightning.
Nice.
And speaking of thunder, he's going to keep recklessly attacking jailbait. Okay. Here's some damage. Oh, that's nice. And his second tick. Also a hit.
Cute.
Going off of the electricity that's Gimble put through them. Tusk just kind of takes his axe and kind of bats quite a few more of the swarm out of the sky.
Nice.
That's his go. It does not like that. It did not like that at all.
Jailbait will remember this.
Jailbait doesn't care, it's just a swarm. But you'll notice that it doesn't do quite as much damage because there's now half of them. Less than half, I should say.
Ooh.
Not quite as many pointy dice being thrown. Alright, and let's see if he saves against the person. And you do. He is still sitting there. Hypnotic Pattern is an amazing spell. It has...
Oh boy.
Alright, so Kithri. This thing is plummeting from the sky. The other one is just hovering, and then Tusk is surrounded by all these tiny things. They're actually in his square where he is.
Yeah, no, I was still reading all of the stuff that I was told was used because I don't know enough about K3 stuff.
Yeah, she just used that one attack. That special artillerist is pretty much all she did. And
Yeah,
then
that's basically all I did. I'm like, ooh, Ashley doesn't use this enough. Use.
I mean, I feel like I could use it again, but I'm also like slightly cursed, and if I try to use it again,
I believe in you.
I will fail.
Well, she's used it 3 times, so I don't know how many uses you have of it, but
I don't think
4, I think.
Charges equal to your dexterity modifier, so I have 5 actually.
5. Nice.
let's see, make sure that
I was like, are there charges? You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Yes, I have charges.
You also have a little help from chat, so go ahead and add +2 to whatever attack you're making.
Okay, so you said it's 60 feet below me?
no, it's right.
It is not plummeting yet.
Has not. Thanks to the rules of 5e, it's still about right there, sort of hovering, doing his little wily coyote.
Hasn't quite looked down yet. So you do get
not
sneak
to look
attack.
down, but
We're adjacent.
woo! Awesome.
You have -2 though, because they're sitting right in front of you, unless you move.
I could also just kind of scoot.
Yep.
Scooted.
Forgot to move the carpet.
Carpet.
The cat.
I would rather just have +2.
You're also #blessed.
I noticed. And I appreciate that from you. Okay. Well, I might just
So I'm going to put you in the next hex down, just because as you're flying away from it, it'll be a little bit difficult to target, but if you can easily just turn. Yoink. There we go. Maybe. Alright, go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay.
You get a +2, so hit in the next to the.
Yeah, I did.
Perfect.
I'm just scared mostly.
I believe in you.
Oh, why do I have advantage?
Nice.
Because it is stunned.
Oh. Oh.
Crit damage. Crit sneak attack.
Alright, and it's vulnerable, so this might finish it. We'll see.
Good lord.
Go, K3, go.
Oh,
go, K3, go.
It's sad that you've basically been basically soloing the dragon this entire fight.
Yeah, K3 has basically single-handedly killed this dragon. And honestly, I love her for it.
So,
Oh
Ashley,
my
do you
god.
see the damage that you did to it?
No.
Oh my god.
Next to the blood drop, do you see what it says?
Oh, damage 100. Experience hit points by 35.
Vulnerable. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
I love
So you
that.
did 100 points of damage with a single sling bullet.
Y'all
As
look
the
out.
slug
Oh
There's
god.
so many ones and twos too.
goes.
I'm gonna be 100% real with you. Kithri is like god. Is like a god with that bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
So
Ooh,
you got
and it's
both
linked to it, yeah.
applause and a wow from chat
Mm-hmm.
as your bullet goes flying through it, and it's just sort of like a pinball. I mean, a pinball as it hits and going up the spine and bouncing off the rib cage and cracking, and pieces of it are falling. And this thing just sort of breaks apart in the air and just falls in pieces, and the wings go spiraling down.
Wow.
Kithri is
2
so
rounds of
cool.
applause and 2 wows from chat. 3 rounds of applause.
Just
Chat is
everybody
impressed.
kind of going in.
I'm just impressed that somebody actually did 100
Wow.
damage that isn't like a fucking super powerful warlock with a that uses
Like
like
a
fucking
level 7 spell or something.
With a
yeah,
sling,
exactly.
the
Yeah, with a
sling bullet.
sling.
With a
That-
sling.
He does 1d6 damage normally.
David and Goliath
did-
right here.
Oh goodness, that's yep.
All right.
Aren't you
so-
glad you woke up?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Awesome. Awesome. All right, Genesis.
Oh.
So again, this one is just hovering there. You would have seen the huge hypnotic pattern that showed up. I failed as a DM and didn't put the effect up there, but this huge
I hope you didn't see it.
rainbow effect shows up, and then it's just sitting there with these spiral eyes. But Tusk is being harassed by these things. There's some of them on his carpet and sort of bouncing and falling off, but there's still a handful left.
Damn. Jen's just so impressed. Kithri has, like, killed that dragon.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there on the carpet, just dumbfounded, basically, like, oh my god.
And so, as we are, I need to tilt so that
As Jen is driving
so
a
that
carpet,
John doesn't shoot me with his bow.
as Jen is driving a carpet, I'm just like, Sally forth.
You have
Yeah,
40 feet of movement with
Oh, it's 40?
carpet.
Okay, never mind. Let me do that again. Oh,
And you
so this
can't
works
do
better.
that sharp of a turn, is what I was doing. I was just trying to fix it so
Gotcha.
that you can still end up in the same square, but you always
Well,
need to go forward.
Nick reminded me that the carpet actually has more movement than I thought it did.
So.
And so as we're passing by, because Jen is so impressed by Kithri, she is like, Kithri can hear me from 10 feet away, right? If I shout.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
She's like, holy shit, Kithri, nice work! And I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on her,
Nice.
and give you a D8 that you can choose to use. You have to say you're using it. 35.
Okay.
So that'll get you to the same spot. Just here now, turning. All right, and so you go to give Kithri a high five, and she falls off the broom. She misses.
I'm just confused how I'm unscathed
Alright.
out of all of this, honestly. I'm just sitting there like, am I lucky or...
They tried to attack you, but they missed. So that armor you have saved your butt that time.
For sure, yeah. Okay, and as for my action, oh my god, wait. So, fuck, how far away are they? They are within 60 feet. I hope this works. Jen can see jailbait, right?
Yes, like I said, it's covering Tusk.
Oh,
There's still probably a dozen of them.
oh wait, this might hurt Tusk too.
Yeah, they are in his square. Hex,
He's
whatever.
fine. He'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use heat metal on them. Because they are made of metal.
They are. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh.
All right, so you would know from talking to Tusk and as he was dragging this gate through all the terrain and for the days backwards and stuff and messing around with the adamantine. Heat metal will not affect adamantine because it's too hard. If it was steel or brass or some other metal, it would work. It would just make it hot and hurt Tusk. It would not damage them.
Gotcha. In that case, maybe I won't use heat metal on them. Crazy. Finding out that it won't work means that you don't use it.
I can get rid of the skeletal dragon picture because he's dead.
It was very cool, though. It was really cool.
Only there was a bard here to tell the story. And write a song about it or something.
At least there was a healer here to heal Tusk.
It really is a shame that Denitra isn't with us.
Yes, yeah, we miss him.
We miss him every day.
Only if there's a healer here to heal Tusk.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Jen is going to go ahead and use shit. Let me check the spell.
And you do know because you're a spellcaster yourself, if you hit this, damage this thing, it will wake up.
Wait. It's asleep? Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's incapacitated. Okay.
Hypnotized.
Then again, going back to targeting jailbait again, I guess. Gonna use dissonant whispers on it and try to get it to get off of Tusk.
Okay. And what kind of? Thank you. Sidekick. All right, so go ahead.
Whispers. Come on, fail. Yes. And it does 3d6 psychic.
Nice. Oh, not bad.
And it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me. And that is Jen's turn. That is all she can do.
All right. Come on. Hold on. There. All right, so you see it makes absolutely no sense, but thanks to thanks to 5e rules, all of these wasps are taking off.
Would that provoke opportunity attacks?
No, because they were pushed.
Gotcha. Still.
So Tusk has a moment of respite as Gimbal, you go.
All right. Now that they are clear of the worry for Tusk, I will. Do I still have? No, I don't. Okay, so I will cast Fast True Strike as a bonus action, and then do my Chromatic Orb on those guys. Again with electricity.
That's what it looked like. It's a cool symbol.
The hypnotic pattern?
Yeah. It's a 30-foot cube.
Awesome.
So it looked like that when it took place.
And more damage to jailbait as it's running away, but not enough to kill it. Next.
I imagine that the air looked sort of like oil slick, like that kind of
Yeah, it's just
shimmery.
as long as you guys aren't anywhere near it. Can't see it directly within that 30 feet. You aren't affected by it.
All right, so John is just going to cast Fast True Strike and fire a shot of arrows, or fire a shot at jailbait with an arrow.
Okay.
And that is that. That is a hit. And we're gonna roll damage.
Do your sneak attack.
Do I get sneak attack since it's not within
Yes.
near nobody? It's not near nobody.
You had advantage on the attack, so.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack damage, and then proc that with
Nice.
and pretty much I'm just going to stand there and just be like, okay, and then my turn. And I go again.
All right. So give me a perception check. I'm gonna say it's a DC. You're 50 feet away from it, so 10 plus 5, so 15.
Perception check for me?
Yes.
In tower or in chat?
Nope, in chat, because you know how hard, you know what the roll needs to be. All right. So go ahead and finish your turn.
All right, so, well, since I already did a perception check, I figured since it's my turn again, I'm just going to shoot a jailbait again with an arrow, because, you know, first you don't prevail, shoot again.
Well, it did work. Like,
yeah, I know, but I'm talking about first you don't prevail killing it, then shoot it again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I should specify on that one. So, yeah, we're just gonna roll a thing there. 11 miss. Well, we tried. I can't do anything else, so I'm just gonna sit there, I guess, and just end my turn.
I will recommend we've got 15 minutes left. Do you have advantage still? Or do you have inspiration still?
I do, yes.
You've got 15 minutes left to use it before it goes away. So I will say that and point it out. Oh.
All right, Genesis, your turn.
Yeah, Jen's going to go ahead and say, John, I don't think your arrow did any damage to it. I don't think it hurt the wasps. And she can say that because she's right next to you on the carpet.
Yes, well, I say I feel inspired to maybe try again if possible.
Oh, she was more saying that when you, not that you missed, but when you did hit it, that it didn't do damage.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying.
All right, Genesis, what else are you doing?
Jen is going to go ahead and move the carpet. Is that adjacent to the wasp?
It is.
Cool. She's going to go ahead and yeah, she's going to go ahead and reach out and try to touch it and cast Bestow Curse on it. And let's hope that it fails the save. It does not do damage, so it shouldn't Oh, I need to target it. I need to target it. That'll, that little detail there. Nice. And she is going to go ahead and apply the third effect, which is while cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing.
Okay.
There's the effect.
Nice.
And she will go ahead and... How far did we move? I think we moved
20.
25 or 30? 20. 20. Okay, cool. And she's going to go ahead and move there so that John will still have a clear shot at jailbait. And that is her turn.
All right, Tusk.
Tusk, seeing the swarm fly away, and that there's the other big guy next to him. He is going to. How far is it actually get away? 30 feet. Tusk is going to make an attack against the big boy right next to him first, and then we'll see what happens. I might make my second attack again to chuck it, but yeah. So I'm going to recklessly attack the big guy. See how he fares.
Oh, he's not.
Oh,
Oof.
an 18 missed. Wow. I guess I'll attack again.
Nice.
There we go. And now he's dead.
Nice.
Yay.
So Tusk kind of like swings, looks confused as it somehow with its hovering and the disabling, he like just misses, he just doesn't calculate properly, and so then he just brings it over again to bury its axe in its head once more, like its friend. And then as he like tears it out and dissolves, he turns around and for his bonus action, chucks his axe at jailbait because he gets an attack as a bonus action because he killed something.
Isn't it
Nice.
only a melee attack?
Possibly. Let me double check that real quick.
You have a second attack anyway, but
Well, I had to use
get
2
a
attacks
third.
to hit the thing.
Oh, you did you too?
I
You
missed
the first.
first.
One, right?
Here, let me check that real quick because that might be true.
I thought it was cleave, but I don't know.
It's great. Let's see.
Cleave is excess damage hurts another creature.
No, it's Great Weapon Master is actually where this comes from, and you're right, it is a melee attack.
You can still
Okay,
move, though, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you
we
could
can
move.
still move. So let's see if this. Yeah, be able to do that. So instead, he takes the axe out and dissolves, and he moves the carpet to get closer to jailbait, what's left of it, and slices. That's a crit.
Excellent.
Love that for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
Nice.
Happy bit of work. Oh, they were barely alive. They only needed 2.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Comes through, and there are like 4 or so that are left. I just cleave through all of them with another strike of thunder or clap of thunder. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so Mantha, if you would sick him on the chat. So these swarm dies and collapses. Tusk, you come out of your rage and are very sad because you realize had you been able to save some of these, that was a lot of adamantine that you could have used. And now it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the
He's
ground
slightly
somewhere.
consoles himself with the
That's
thought
right.
that he has some
He
back
dropped
home.
400 feet, and as he jumps off the carpet, trying to grab
Yeah.
the last of the.
Woo.
Wait. I can survive
He'll be
20,
so much more
20d6
sad when he
damage.
goes home.
Yes.
Let's see. You fall 60 feet for a round. How long would that? So how much space would that be in a
No.
minute?
60 feet per round is if you have featherfall.
No, I'm saying if you fall 60 feet per round with featherfall,
Oh, with
how
featherfall,
far
yes.
can you fall in a minute?
It would be 360 feet.
So we'd only take the last 40 feet of damage.
600 feet.
600. Oh yeah, so I could actually cast. You want to go get that stuff? I'll cast featherfall on you. You can jump down. We'll come down and pick you up later.
But he doesn't understand momentum and that you would be nowhere close to where they landed.
I can just.
But
if you really want that stuff, I'll push you off. You can-
No, it's fine. It's fine. I have some at home. At
okay.
least he still believes.
he has a whole gate full of it, so he's fine. All right,
Yeah.
so with
Yeah, I
that,
know. I
you
use
guys
my.
are out of combat. I will go ahead and clear that. If you want to check yourselves,
Or you wreck yourselves.
and see if you for any expiring effects and things that shouldn't be on you all.
By the way, I'm not sure if Tusk got that last boost of healing from Kendrick.
From whom? From him?
Huh?
From Kendrick.
No.
No,
He
I
received
don't
it
think he did.
after I did
No,
the
I
little
forgot to
he did not.
mention it when he got up.
Yeah, because it
Mm.
happened
Okay.
right as the dragon
We
went
were
down, so
doing.
everybody
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
I
celebrating.
forgot about it. The dragon died.
All
Here we go.
right.
And speaking of expiring effects, Sven, do you want to go ahead and do your drink water?
I did that. Was there a second one?
Oh, he did. I
Yeah,
did
remember?
a second one.
You did do a second one?
I did do a second one.
Okay.
Did
Then
one
I'll
earlier.
do that later.
And
Yeah, just a
one
little. Just
like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
All right, so
Bantha, you want to clear bless from everyone?
Yeah, I guess.
let me go ahead and. All right, so I'm going to say I'll give you guys a short rest.
Alrighty. I will
As you
roll hit
make your
dice.
way. Rest. Short rest. Boink. As you
Oh, cool. That removes the bus.
come back together, watching the sky, but there is no return of the solar dragon to give you a long rest again. But Genesis
Alright.
feels at peace. A little wave of calm goes over you for a moment as
Those
you
things
smell.
are very unnatural.
You would swear it's like you're under an oak tree as the breeze blows
Oh,
against the wind.
that's cool.
Um,
Since we are on carpets, is this a place where Jen can do Song of Rest?
if you all stayed within, I would say you guys could control the carpets. You could either stand still and Kithri could just stop and stand with you guys, sit on one of the carpets, or you could just go slowly and stay within range of each other. Either way, you could do that.
Cool.
And that's what, 10
Go
minutes?
ahead and, let's
I'm
see.
sorry, did you say prayer of healing? What did you or song of
There was
rest?
a
Song of
potion I'm
Rest.
giving to
Song of
Tusk.
rest. Okay, so
He's right next to me.
that's a. What are you doing to Tusk?
Handing him a potion.
Okay.
I threw it at the party sheet. He grabbed it.
So anybody who used hit dice, go ahead and grab that 4 from the chat and drag it over to your picture on the map.
Or the combat tracker.
I took no damage. I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Can I get extra hit points from that?
Yeah, temporary healing. All right.
I feel stronger than usual.
Anybody need potions of healing? I got 10 of them on me.
So you can look in the chat. I mean, in the chat, in the comment tracker, and see. Really, no. K3's down 6. Tusk is down 18 out of 182, so he's fine.
I was down like 100, so.
Yeah, he was down a lot. He took a lot of damage because all of the wasps were like, actually, this guy hurts.
No, they're just like,
And he's leaving himself wide open.
We're just gonna aggro the big guy because he's too angry to die normally. So we're gonna make him more angry just so he doesn't die even more.
Like, exactly. I know that it's Tusk's thing, but I felt so bad that he used a reckless attack on the incapacitated dude that he already had advantage to hit. I mean, I know that's just what Tusk does, but it's like, oh, that hurts me. He can't get double advantage.
I don't know though, because you hit him with AoE spells, so you probably contributed a good amount of the damage yourselves there, Jen.
I hit him with one AoE spell, and I'm pretty sure he made his save, so he only took half damage.
Yeah.
Still, damage is damage either way.
Tusk has given Jen explicit permission that she can hit him with AoE spells.
Yeah, everyone has explicit permission because it's like his role.
As long as it doesn't kill him, you're good.
All right, so as you guys make your way, you see off in the distance, as the sun's starting to set, you see a cloud that is separate and unmoving, and then you realize this is your destination. As you gain altitude and go up a little bit higher, and you see that there are some older buildings as you're getting closer. And because I'm I like fishing for compliments.
If you scroll way out on the picture, you've got a really cool backdrop to the picture. The moving clouds. Very awesome. I did not notice that before.
Yes. Just for the record,
I never zoom out that far.
Fight. You've had moving clouds every fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm always in tight, like, so I can see. So I did not realize it was moving anything.
Surprise.
So,
except when you actually rotated the clouds, which was pretty funny.
It'll take a minute for this to load because it's a larger map, but this is the map that came with it.
Okay.
Maybe I'm waiting for it to show up on the stream.
I see bits and pieces of like walls, blue walls, gray walls. Am I seeing the right thing? Or
Yeah. They're just gradually building.
Oh wow, that is taking forever to load. Jesus.
All right, so that's the one. That is what we started with. And
cool.
Oh god, that's taking forever to load. Jesus.
Oh, that's cool.
That looks nice.
So that is as you're coming in, y'all need to decide where you want to land. You see some things moving about in the courtyard. That is a wall around it. There is a little landing area up here. You see that there's an opening. Why isn't it? Oh, hold on. So there's an opening in the gate up here, and it looks like to be a little. You can tell the cloud cover is slightly different in where the darker gray is. It's a lot more wispy. You can see through it in the surrounding area, whereas where the gray is, it's opaque, and it's pretty apparent where it drops off. So there's little chance of you unintentionally falling through the clouds, as far as you can tell. You think you might be able to land over here, but you're not sure. It looks, and you can obviously land anywhere inside here as well. So I'll be thinking about that. As you get closer, like I said, you see some creatures moving around inside, and that is where we will leave it for this week.
Woohoo.
Wow.
Woo!
Honestly, the
Wow.
timing was really nice. We made it just at 10.
How
10
rare
for
is it that
you.
we actually finish a battle with about 9 minutes left before the hour, and he doesn't give us a cliffhanger?
I know, right? Listen, I don't need any cliffhangers, guys. It's 1 a.m. for me.
It's a cloud hanger, so
Yeah, you can't have a cliffhanger with no cliffs.
I don't know. Maybe the cloud giant's name is Cliff.
there you go.
I
All
don't
right.
know. We'll find out.
And likes to
Or
hang
maybe-
10.
Or maybe he has a dog named Cliff. Who knows?
The big red one. All right. So thank you for
Clifford.
hanging out. Thank you for playing tonight. And for a special thank you to Ashley for coming up. If
Well,
Woo.
any of you,
sorry, I'm so heckin' late.
are as players, if you can't make it or stuff happens with life and things, and you're always welcome to jump in, even if there's half an hour left. I have no problem, and I would prefer hearing your voices and talking to you guys. So don't feel ashamed or don't feel embarrassed. Come on in. So thanks a lot, everybody.
Now,
Appreciate
I
you.
was well ever know next week I will not be here. I have a work party
Okay,
going bowling apparently.
interesting.
So
All right, so let me know. So with one player down, we're okay. If we get much more than that, then we'll just wait till the following week, which will be our monthly campaign.
Which will be the other
But
campaign.
next week we'll pick up.
Okay.
Thanks again. Appreciate all the usage of the Sven particles. I noticed that Nick found the new one, so congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks again for all that you guys do and for playing. Whatever else you do, like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
good
Night,
night.
Good
guys.
night.